Welcome back to the National Stadium here in Singapore. It's the AFF Suzuki Cup 2020 first leg final, where Indonesia have been outplayed by the Thais. Chanatip Songkrasin has got the opening goal very early on, the quickest goal ever in a AFF Suzuki Cup final, and the reaction is to bring on three players. Evan Dimas, Elkan Baggett and Kadek Agung are the three to come on. And it could well be a change in the way they set themselves up. We'll see very shortly indeed. But Roshan, something had to be modified because they were getting outplayed on all parts of the park, weren't they?
Yes, that's what they had to do. They had to react at halftime, and that's what they did. And that's what they've done, sorry. They made those changes. So let's see how it affects the overall shape of this Indonesian team. It looks like at the moment it's just going to be perhaps just like for like. Elkan Baggett still going into central defence. Still with that four-man back line.
It appeared, Roshan, that they were struggling. Fakhruddin was struggling, wasn't he, with the pace. 32-year-old veteran defender. They seemed to be struggling with the pace, particularly of Bodin Pala on that left-hand side for Thailand.
I mean, if that was the case, it's an interesting one, because I don't think Elkan Baggett is that pacey as well. So you've now got two young central defenders in there, Rizky and Elkan Baggett. You've taken out experience in Fakhruddin. You've added a bit more experience in midfield in Evan Dimas.
You might see a bit more of Alfreana Devanga, perhaps, just hanging back. We'll see. Forward by Asnawi. It looks like they are certainly trying to be a bit more aggressive if they can. Kadek Agung just muscled off the ball far too easily. Elkan Baggett came in from Ipswich under 23s, another one they're pinning a lot of hopes on. It's had a very eventful AFF Suzuki Cup. Resisted attempts at first to play for Indonesia. They flew in for this tournament and played one match, then got quarantined, and then scored a goal on his return against Malaysia.
It's quite interesting the way he's been used by Indonesia, isn't it? I mean, it's almost like he's always coming on at half-time. So just see Witan. Here we knock to the back. What they needed to adjust was the left back position as Alfeandra. Which have dropped into their part of the pitch.
Here's Tirisan Dunga, plenty of Thai attackers. Look at that overlapping run on the left-hand side. He just took a little bit too much on the ball there. Koklo Anan.
Swift counter from Thailand there. You get the players pouring forward. With a high starting position there for Thailand again. Applying their pressure on the short goal kicks out.
So Fakhruddin Arianto replaced by Elkan Baggett. Fabrian Shah. The left back, of course, he came in today for the suspended Pratama Arhan. Had quite a tough task on his hands, keeping Supachok and Roller quiet. He has to go as well. Replaced by Evan Dimas, and Rahmat Irianto is the other one who has left the pitch. Evan Dimas replaces him. Well worth a shot, why not? Taking a bit of a deflection. Supachok's effort, and it will be a corner.
He's been everywhere for Thailand. Here he is popping up in a central position. And that would have troubled the goalkeeper. I think they're not taking a bit of a deflection.
Indonesian fans trying their best here to show support for their team. Pretty even numbers in here tonight. Gordon Pala kept alive here by Poklanan. Chanatip out across the board in. Simple in, but it's headed away by Risky.
A brave header away. Brave header away, the second one from Alfriandra. Had to put his head on that. Anticipating the possible contact from Supachok. Get bodies in there and taking on personal responsibility. If the attack crosses that come in.
Interesting little switch, isn't it, to have him now at left wing back.
But that's right.
Fernand Devanga.
And in the first half, Thailand got quite a bit of joy down that right-hand side, Indonesia's left. Looks like it was something that they needed to address just at half-time. Decided to go with that switch.
Witan Sulaiman, quick ball in. You can see what he was attempting to do to Didik. That's solid, isn't it? From the makeshift centre-back today. Wirata up the other end. Here comes Supachok. Is steaming in. Cuts inside Elkan Baggett. Still Supachok. He goes back to Chanatip.
Just too good.
A lot of work to do for the Indonesians. We were speculating, weren't we, before halftime, how they would approach the second half. Perhaps they learnt from that previous game against Vietnam, and they've come out guns blazing.
Well, first of all, excellent centre-forward play by Tirasin. And yeah, again, you said you want to maintain that element of control. You know, you want to make sure that Indonesia don't get into any sort of rhythm. As you have a look at the top scorers charts here, he's gone top there, ahead of Tirasin, both on 4 goals each. So plenty of time for that to change.
Tirasin looking, of course, to extend his lead at the top of the all-time scorers charts. Here is Supachok. Oh, that's not that far away, is it? Another one that's worth the effort, Pokloanan.
You know, the way Thailand are going at the moment, this could be over after the first leg. Just
remembering how they shut up shop in the second leg against Vietnam, having a 2-0 lead. If they wanted to.
Able to do that against perhaps coming into this the best side in Southeast Asia at the moment in Vietnam. Just in complete control, Thailand.